Hello everyone, this is the Rowe from OffiCy HD, formerly known as OffiCy. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Ford Explorer Unmarked Police Interceptor. Now with the Chop Shop update, we finally have our first ever Ford Explorer in the game, at least as close as we've got to a modern one, that being the Vapid Aleutian. This is available on legendarymotorsports.net for approximately $1.8 million, so it's going to set you back a wee bit. The Rockstar's modelling team has been doing a superb job lately, so I'd say it's worth it. Now before customizing the vehicle, I do want to point something out. The modern Ford Police Interceptor Explorers nowadays don't have this back modern day light bar in the back. To simply get rid of that, pull out a stun gun or buy a stun gun and use it, and just shoot in the middle of the boot. Once you do that, essentially the vehicle takes no damage because you're using a stun gun and not an actual projectile, but the taillights still work on the side, as they do in real life. Completely up to you if you want to do that, but it does make the vehicle look a little bit more akin to real life. In terms of handling and pitting, this vehicle handles pretty fast, especially with brake boost and curb boost. It's fairly decent at pitting. The only thing you have to watch out for is that it's very top heavy when you go around really fast turns, so bear that in mind. So delving into the customization here, if you do the taillight method like I said before you customize it, you are going to pay $70 flat fee to repair it, assuming there's no other damage on the vehicle. It's negligible, you can just pay the fee and tase it later on. So for the armor, we just leave it stock. For the brakes, it's up to your department. I put on the race brakes just so it's easy to close. The black bull bar or the black raid bull bar are fine depending on your preference and your department, what you like, but the black bull bar is better for pitting in real life. The rear bumpers aren't anything special. Engines, again, dependent on your department. The exhaust for the real life Ford Police Interceptor, I put on the side facing ones, but the stocks work just fine, but it's up to you on this preference here. No explosives, the grille, the chrome sports grille really complements the bull bar the best, I'd say. Again, up to preference here, but the chrome sports grille really looks the best. For the bonnet, I use the primary upper vented hood. You could get away with the stock or the performance hood, it's completely up to you what you like. Since there are no antenna, you can basically fill the gap in on your own. For the horn, we obviously use a clown horn because it's a cop car, so why wouldn't we? Lights, we leave the same liveries, there's nothing special. For the plate, we use the SA exempt plate, and if you have custom LSPDFR plates like the 46 Edward King or just numbers, feel free to use those as well, just to make the vehicle look more genuine. For the racks, there's no special racks, so you can't cover up that bloody sunroof. I wish you really could, but we'll get into that, how to conceal that later on. For the paints, metallic or classic will work just fine. You might want to stay away from the metals here. I usually use a blue with a certain pearlescent, but it's completely up to you. It's unmarked, so you can get away with pretty much anything that's a grounded color. The secondary color only changes the seats, so there's nothing really crazy about that, and the chrome is on the bonnet of the vehicle. For the roof mounted lights, since we're going to unmark, you could have used the roof light bar if you want to make a mark, but the color scheme doesn't work, so we'll ignore that. The skirts, I use the plastic running side steps there, just to make the vehicle have a little bit more bulk to it. Snorkels are completely useless, suspension we won't touch, transmission up to your department, again I use race transmission just for free mode. And turbo, we do not want an afterburner on the vehicle itself. For the wheels, I go into the street category and use the concave steelies, but the retro steelies and poverty spec steelies you might be able to squeeze away with. But the concave steelies are the best compared to the default police wheels in the game. In terms of bulletproof tires, up to your department. Probably not if you're at the department, but for free mode work, feel free to put them on. And I usually go with the carbon black, so there's a little bit more wear to the tires. Black is just a little bit too clean. Now to cover up that sunroof the best we can, especially if you're a black vehicle, I put on the light smoke, covers up that sunroof a little bit well, and it's not illegally tinted, so it works just fine. And there you go, that is your Explorer. That is all. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is Rowe from OffiCy HD, signing off. Enjoy your day.